Jax, awesome.
Yes.
Let's have a look at your what is it, Skoolie?
Yeah, Skoolie. I call it Dan the Adventure Bus. So why don't we do a little exterior walk around first?
Okay, excellent.
Some people think it's a food truck. If you come up to the bus, I don't have food. Although if you ask nicely, I might feed you a banana or something, or an apple. Up top we have 320 watts of solar. Over here we have rooftop lawn. I like to call it Milan. Just sounds fancy. Around the back, we have a nice RV style ladder, which gets up to the rooftop lawn. And then over here, one of my favorite parts of the bus is the tankless heater water shower, hot water shower. It's fantastic. I love it. It's one of the best investments I've ever made on the bus. All right, now the entryway is new and improved for 2018. Right here we have a little succulent garden and some little decorations and things like that. I was just gifted a French press this morning, so you know, life is a little bit better now. Didn't have coffee. And yeah, first thing I think everyone notices is the floor. Yes, they are hardwood, and yes, they are a pain in the butt. I don't know if I would do hardwood again, but I have it. It looks pretty. It's not exactly the most functional material that you could use for flooring. This is what it looks like when it's lived in. I have the vacuum charging back there. Got my laptop out for editing. The bed is a little bit messy because, you know, just woke up and just started.
That's life.
Yeah, it doesn't look picture perfect when I wake up, trust me, neither do I. In the back we have a memory foam mattress. It's one of those bed in a box that gets delivered to your house. There's like, you know, the Casper and the Tuft and Needle. This one happens to be a yoga bed. I really love it and highly recommend it. We have a little storage. We have 46 gallons of water in the back part of it, along with a pump. And then over here is the world famous dump trunk. Now this is where all the action happens. This is where this is where the rainbow ended the other day, and this is a pot of gold right here. You don't want to touch it though. It smells. I just got a new blender the other day. This thing is tripping my inverter, so that might be going back to Bed Bath & Beyond. Love the return policy. And over here is the kitchen area. I installed a sink thinking that I would actually use it, and I don't. So if I did things over, it would be nice to have water on demand. You know, hooked up to a pump, and you hit the thing just like a house, and water magically appears. Over here, just a little Home Depot fridge. I blame that fridge for ruining my $700 battery. So when you try to cut costs and save money on different items when you're in a vehicle, it might come back around to bite you. But I also blame myself because I didn't know that much about DC and AC and voltages and all that fun stuff.
So this fridge runs off of 110? So
that is a 110
for your inverter?
Well, it's a 110 fridge, and it was a little bit more than 110, as in 110 bucks. So, you know, it's yeah, I have no one to blame but myself. But that is the joy of living in a van or a school bus or whatever you decide to convert. You learn from your mistakes. You learn as you go, and you know, it's part of the adventure. So
absolutely,
there's not some magical trick to living in a van. You are, you know, if you're trying to escape rent, you're still going to have to pay money to live and exist and make your mistakes. However, I think that if you're playing the rent game, having a fixed cost like a vehicle, a one-time fixed cost, or, you know, making payments, that's way better than continuing to live in an apartment for the rest of your life, or even 5 or 10 years. It's a great way to get ahead. And for me, a great way to travel and cut my expenses. I never pay for a hotel, never pay for a rental car.
That's right.
I've never paid for a place to park overnight in the vehicle.
Cool,
and I've been
nice
on the road
job.
for a year and a half. So, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Did you? Where did you acquire the wood for this? This is pretty rough cut looking.
This we got at a reclaimed wood store.
Yeah.
So this used to be a 16-foot barn rafter.
Nice.
Yeah, and it happened to be in Utah. So there's a bunch of like very weathered barns in the area.
Yeah.
Extreme temperatures, lots of heat in the summer, lots of snow in the winter. And yeah, I didn't want like IKEA, Home Depot everywhere.
Right.
But if I did bus number 2, I probably would put IKEA and Home Depot things everywhere.
And then just a lot of varnish or something, right?
It's lacquer, yeah.
Or lacquer.
Spray lacquer.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted something one of a kind. Nobody has anything like this with all the different ways I went. I mean, black roof is not common.
Totally.
AstroTurf is not common. I've never seen that before I did that. Not to take credit for it, but yeah, I haven't really seen, you know, like barn rafters. I've seen like reclaimed things here and there, but I also haven't seen, you know, red rims and, you know, it really just sticks out. You know,
Absolutely.
You see the bus once, you recognize it.
Yeah.
And it sticks out like a sore thumb.
It does.
Which is kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, you
know.
hit that on the nail on the head for sure.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean the toilet too in the trunk. That's, you know, I know, it's kind of fun. It's neat to do things different and think outside the box, and you know, just kind of, you know, who would think you'd be pooping in a trunk, you know? But people get a real kick out of it, you know?
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's been fun. It's been a real trip.
Well, I appreciate the tour.
My pleasure.
And I think the work inside is fantastic.
Well, thank you very much.
It's like you said, you can't just go to the store and buy this type of stuff. So it's definitely got its uniqueness and one of a kind twist on it.
And lots of errors that I made in it. You know what I mean?
You need some glow in the dark stars for your roof. So when
yeah, that would be fun. Here, let me turn the LEDs on for you if I can find the remote. Yeah. So
I don't know if they'll show up on. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. It's a nice touch. Cool. You know. Nice. Yeah.
And you can have light in here, and it's not like blinding you, like if you're going out in and out and stuff.
And it only takes like 0.95 amps.
Yeah, no power at all.
Yeah, it's pretty efficient.
Very cool.
And yeah.
So is it just one string all the way around?
It's 2. You can see under the Dream, it kind of connects a little bit right there. I see.
Okay.
So, but your eyes are pulled towards so many different things, you don't really. Tell. Yeah. Exactly.
But now everybody's going to know because you said that on the video.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks, Jax. I appreciate it, man.
You got it. Thanks, Bruce.
You bet.